At Performance Paradigm, we believe in building inclusive behaviors of belonging, and it starts by adopting a here all year mindset. Look, the observance of Hispanic heritage in the U.S. actually started in 1968 as 1 week. And 20 years later, it expanded in 1988 to a full month. Appropriate given the rich tapestry of cultures and contributions being celebrated. Let's celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, September 15th to October 15th, and extend it all year long, because celebrating 30 days of Hispanic humans is just not enough. Not when Hispanic people are the second largest minority group in the U.S. In 2019, about 60.6 million people of Hispanic origin were living in the U.S. That's 18.5% of the nation's total population. From labor rights through the voice of Cesar Chavez, to the written voice of Dominican-American writer Julia Alvarez, to the contributions to American jurisprudence from Sonia Sotomayor, to the musical and cultural contributions of Lin-Manuel Miranda. You could spend all 30 days of the month plus another year and not fully understand how deeply American culture and history is fed by Hispanic and Latino influences. To honor the deep history, culture, contributions, sacrifices, and achievement of Hispanic humans, we need to increase our level of understanding. Let's start with language, Hispanic versus Latino. So let's talk this terminology, which may be confusing or unclear. Sometimes the terms Hispanic and Latino are used interchangeably, but they are not the same. And there are clear cultural differences. There are differences in languages, geography, and preference between the two terms. Why is this important to know? Because identity is personal, both professionally and personally. It also can help eliminate microaggressions. Those subtle forms of racism happen way too often, so you have to expand your awareness. The term Hispanic, it refers to people who either speak Spanish or people who are descendants of Spanish-speaking populations, including those from Spain and Spanish-speaking countries in the Caribbean. Latino refers to geography and people who come from Latin America, which includes Mexico, through Central and South American countries. Latinx is a newer gender and LGBTQIA inclusive term. Latinx is a fascinating identity because it's futurist. It points to the future of how society could evolve, says Ed Morales. A Pew Research Center survey of multiracial Americans finds that for 2/3 of Hispanics, their Hispanic background is a part of their racial background, not something separate. This suggests that Hispanics have a unique view of race that doesn't necessarily fit within the official U.S. definitions. It's useful to remember that while these terms exist, many of those who identify as Latino or Hispanic prefer to actually talk about their specific country of origin and the unique cultures, histories, and traditions that shape them.